What is going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up, Chef?
Same old, same old.
Good
What's up, Chef?
afternoon, good night, good morning. We got a late to the party person.
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
It's actually 9. Me and Chef been doing this for a while now. We've been waiting on y'all.
What's up, Chef?
How you doing, sir?
We got David and Miss Renee in the house. Renee, I got your order ready. I'll be placing it tomorrow morning. I'm basing the rest of it off of how many of these little pieces I need to finish this section right here. Because if I need a lot more, then I'm going to have to order a lot more.
That's kind of cool how that works.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the video I posted last night is where I stopped Saturday. It's not where I stopped yesterday. So where I stopped yesterday is there's a lot more progress made. And I am slowly beginning to think that since I've made it so much bigger, I am needing a lot more pieces. And they're pieces that I never bought a lot of in the first place, like the masonry bricks. I need in dark wood straight through.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have any left. So I got to figure out, I guess, how many more of those I need to order. I think I got all of hers in the cart. But that also might be something I hit up Lego because I believe they're on the pick-a-brick wall.
I was just going to ask if they're still on the pick-a-brick wall.
Let me check while everybody is coming in. What is up, Rusty? What is up, Big Nate? Wayne says he is having a computer issue. Computers are going to be the death of us all.
It was slow as Christmas getting logged in tonight.
Let's see. Pick and build, pick a brick.
Aren't you close to a Lego store?
Yeah, well, an hour away. I don't really know what you consider close.
Closer than 4.5 hours?
Yes. But further away than 5.5. Because you'd have to drive even further. The 1x4s are on here. Let's see if the 1x2s are. The good old profile brick. I love how we give names to pieces that Lego does not.
Well, it's a mess. When you start trying to do inventories for Bricklink, you have to learn how to find the corresponding names of things.
They added this back there.
And I've got the next two sets I've got an inventory for Bricklink are both Duplo sets.
Yuck.
And I have not got a clue how those are named.
There we go. They're on the pick-a-brick. Boom. What's going on, Exo Bricks? What is going on? We also got a Michael in the chat.
What's up, Paul? Oh, he's the perfect one to have in the chat tonight.
I know he asked me why I didn't send him a thing, and I was like, people ask that, but I never know when they're going to be available. So it's easier just to let them come when they come and use them when they use them.
Use them and abuse them, did you just say?
Yes, sir. Kick them to the curb and send them on their way.
That's what I thought you said.
Is there a problem with that?
Nope. Kind of like a postage stamp.
Lick it and stick it and forget it?
Lick it, stick it, and send it on its way.
Yeah, Michael, ask beforehand makes it a little easier. But sometimes if I ask, that doesn't mean you're available. And sometimes if I ask and people say they're available, and then it comes to the time and they're not available anymore. So I kind of play it by ear now.
Yeah, but let's get real. Is he ever going to turn you down?
Who, Michael?
Yeah, if Michael says he'll be there, would he ever disappoint?
To talk about lights, no. He'd probably have drove up here.
Yeah. He probably could have educated Lego on the whole light concept.
Well, one thing I have learned that I'm sure we'll get into a little later is that people who do their own might save a little money, but the time and the convenience that it provides me to just buy my own, I will be perfectly fine with it. There was a fellow lug member at that Greenville show who was having issues because they done something when they made theirs, and they had to walk right over to Blinky Bricks and buy pre-made ones. And I was like, that was nice, wasn't it?
Didn't work out so well for him, did it?
No. There's a lot that could be at fault. You know, do you blame the designer? Do you blame the connector? Do you blame the, you know, who are you going to throw the blame on today?
Not the builder.
He said, bro, y'all didn't send the Lego Lights expert to join the stream. I did. I'm here. We got Chef. We got, well, Gene's only added lights to one kit, right?
Yeah.
I will say, though, as bad as this sounds, when I'm done with the castle, there will be more lights in it. They won't be as tricky or as complicated, but there'll be more lights in it than Dominique's City.
No way.
Yeah. I'm at 100.
Say the same thing.
I'm at 100, and I'm not even done.
Yeah, but Dominic City's got lights all over the place.
Yeah, but you got to realize right now I have 6 rooms. They all have about 2 to 3 lights in them apiece. I have 4 lights at the entrance, 2 lights on the back of the entrance. Every door pretty much. Then there's like, let's see, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lights on just the outside of what I can see. The only reason I have not bought any more is because I've got to buy I forgot what he calls them.
Connectors?
The things the splices that go from like 1 plug to 6 or whatever.
Yeah, the connectors.
I need more of those to help me. He said he has one building that has about 100 in it.
No, I used to buy the sets. I've learned it's a lot easier to buy it separate now, because then I can buy what I want.
There was also a guy at the convention who bought the set for the little Ecto 1. And the only thing I didn't like about it was because it had so many lights, how many wires there were. And it was a nightmare watching him try to do that.
Well, that's my biggest complaint. I bought a set for the blacksmith, and you can see like how they lit up the tree. They just wanted you to wrap it around the tree.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that.
So I will say that there's a couple people that I know and stuff. When I've went to conventions, I've looked at their mocks, seen what wires you can see and what wires you can't. That is one thing that I'm trying to work on now is hiding the majority of everything. I know that there's some stuff I'm not going to be able to get away with just from the simple fact of where they're placed, but I'm doing my best to kind of get rid of every, I guess, obvious one. They're going to be, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a little harder to see the strings. I've even started depinning them and running them into things like cylinders and stuff like that. That way it's kind of a little more hidden. And yes, even though I am depinning them, I am making sure that they work properly whenever I go to put them in, because I do know that if you depin something, put it in backwards, it will no longer work.
Yes. Or if you don't pin it in well enough, it's going to pop out.
Yep. But enough about that right now. What is everybody doing in the chat? What is going on? What is everybody building tonight?
Handy when you want expansion boards. That's the word for it.
Yeah, the expansion boards are one of them. I bought a couple of those to use, and they work really well. The only thing is like, I don't know, like I have them in certain places, but in other areas it'd be really convenient to use just the splitters. I bought 4 expansion boards, and I am using those how they should be. But I think it would be beneficial to use the splitters in other areas, because I'm having to use 4 power sources? Well, 1 power source, but they all go to this main box, and I'm keeping the bottom separate. The bottom level is separate from the medium and top level. So basically, it's going to be split into. I mean, it's tough to explain, but I've got it laid out.
Now, did you buy any expansion boards that cause flickering, like your candles? And
Yes, but I done mine. So this is going to sound really weird, but I done mine extremely different. By saying that, what I mean is not all the flames flicker. There's only going to be certain things that flicker, and that's because I want it to draw your attention.
that's a good way of doing it.
Swain is here. So it sounds weird that I did that, but it was like, for instance, all the lights that are on the outside of the castle, they all stay on all the time, but the lanterns by the front gate flicker, because I would rather you pay attention to what's going on at the front gate than what's going on just in a random spot, if that makes sense.
It does.
So I was a little, I guess, precautious about that. What are you up to tonight, Wayne?
I was going to build the Castaway set.
Did anybody go out and buy that September 1st purchases?
Which ones?
Any of them?
Yeah, a bunch of them.
I did not.
Remember, I'm buying them because I'm doing that Bricklink inventory stuff.
I don't know too many people who did. I've tried to do my usual wait and see kind of what's going on with the stock at Walmart before I buy these Marvel CMF offline. And I think it's to the point where I'm going to have to buy them off anyway, because from what everybody is showing me, every time somebody goes to the store, they are completely ramsacked and everything's been opened.
I've only found them one place, and it's Barnes and Noble, and they're behind the counter, so they're not getting ransacked. And they don't let you pick and choose. They will grab you how many you need.
Rusty says he is doing a Winter Village display. Exo says built one, about to build another, but film it for Instagram. David said he's working on the Indiana Jones 3, the car and the plane. That's actually a really cool set, David.
Yeah,
I was really impressed with the Indiana Jones stuff. Renee said she's going to start planning stages of the Wicked Witch Castle from Wizard of Oz. And she bought a bunch of them. Try Kohl's and Barnes & Nobles. And Exo said he bought the Harry Potter stuff. I need some... I haven't bought a Lego set in so long. I really haven't. I've been trying... Do what?
The only thing I purchased lately is Venomous Groot.
I've been trying to hold off. I think it was last week I realized that the only thing I've bought other than like Bricklink or Pick-a-Brick orders was I've gotten 5 more of those Dream poly bags. Somebody called me out on it and was like, dude, you just need to go to Bricklink and buy them that way. But if you go to Bricklink, that one little green character in there is $5 by himself. So you might as well buy the whole poly bag.
This one
Yep.
here?
Yeah. Apparently he is $5 by himself on Bricklink.
Oh, the little blob dude.
Yeah.
I want a whole army.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got 10 right now.
I've got 2 out and I think 3 packed. But I've got like 5 of the little night guys too.
That's the only Dream thing I bought are the poly bags.
I bought the turtle van.
Dominique said he is actually working on the UCS Falcon lighting, and EMS said that Emily, which is her daughter, bought all the Star Wars sets. She bought the Star Wars sets, or y'all bought the Star Wars sets for her? Because if she's willing to do some work, and I know y'all got that store, look, I got a whole broke down castle over here that needs to be separated. I've kind of given up on the sorting party and just kind of sorted, not really sorted, but done what I need when I need it type thing. Yeah,
She
feel me,
bought-
bro?
she saves up her money. Nice.
That's cool.
Awesome.
I don't save up my money.
Nice.
I probably should.
You need to go live with Renee a while and learn some responsibility then, huh?
I know that's what it sounds like. Well, if you really think me moving in with someone that has a Bricklink store is going to teach me responsibility about not to spend money?
Negative. I retract my statement.
Yep. That's like moving in with Gene.
Yeah. I don't come to Gene's house without leaving with something normally. Ye have little
Yeah.
faith. Well, you have too much faith. What'd you say, Wayne?
Yeah, I found a lot of stuff in the in Gene's store that I wanted to buy. It's just gonna have to wait.
You better hurry. We put in a little over 8,000 pieces in inventory last week. Tori ended up selling 6,300 pieces over the weekend.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, we put a lot of work in to go backwards. Almost.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that which I know a couple like Chef will agree with me on this at least. I don't know about Wayne, but I know Chef will. At least I don't purchase everything I put in a cart. My Bricklink carts right now equal a total of that ain't even bad. $175. That's not even bad. Never mind. I thought it was going to be tremendous. My Lego order is $202.
Yeah, no, I think I've got like 95 in a cart right now on Bricklink.
The only one I'm buying is Renee's store, so that'll be the good thing. The other stores are stuff for minifigs that I'm not really worried about yet. I plan on.
Tori's still downstairs sorting. Tori, if you're listening, get your butt up here. You should be building your modular.
She'd rather be down there than up here with us. We get it. We
She
see where
doesn't
we
want us-
fall on that totem pole.
She doesn't want us harassing her about her slow building.
You the one that harasses her.
Oh no.
Oh, you.
Rewind the tape. I believe it's all you.
It ain't all me.
When in doubt, blame it on Richard.
Man, I'm glad I can mute Chef from this end.
Hey, at least I didn't have to wait with stale cookies today. You let me right in.
I know.
I even put on there, came for the cookies.
Well, as long as you don't leave with any.
No, I'm pretty chunky. I'll eat them all before I leave.
I was, speaking of that, this is kind of like a off-topic thing, but as an adult, you learn certain things, And there's certain things that you'll never understand, whether if it's for a good reason or a bad reason. But I had a understanding or not understanding moment the other day with Haley, and she just looked at me like I was kind of crazy. But why is it that if you go to the store, the Ben and Jerry's ice cream is only in a little jar?
Because they only sell pints.
What if I wanted a quart?
Then you need to find a Ben and Jerry's ice cream place
That
and buy a quart from them.
That pint
Yeah,
is too tempting.
Take yourself up to Vermont.
Yep.
That pint is too tempting because you can kill that pint in a matter of like 30 minutes.
Right.
Richard, they hit the nail on the head. Go up to Vermont and get some. You'd fit right
Yeah,
in with Subaru. Everybody up in Vermont has Subarus.
There must be a lot of smart people up there. Subarus and Ben and Jerry's. Man, nobody has a smart comment on that one.
Nope. I'm going to keep quiet on that one.
Renee says that's why you buy 2 pints.
True.
The good thing is I never have to worry about Haley eating any of the ice cream or anything because she doesn't like the same stuff I like. So that's always a positive.
Now, back to lighting. Where's your favorite place to buy lighting from? And which ones have you tried?
So I have a small I'm gonna call it it's a make-a kit from the big boys over at Light My Bricks. And it's really nice. The wires are done really well, the LEDs are done really well. But 90% of everything else I've gotten is all Blinky Bricks. And I'll say for the price, Blinky Bricks is the way to go. I think I mean, you might be saving some money going by Blinky Bricks other than going to, I haven't tried, is Bevan's, are their LEDs reasonable?
Yeah, I think I have some in a cart there. I just haven't pulled the trigger on yet. I like his idea of the connection to modulars on a Mills plate where you can pull them apart, push them together, and they still work.
The magnets?
Yes.
Yeah, but so his idea was really cool, but that's something everybody's doing now. And I figured I would wait to see how that panned out when other companies start doing them.
I haven't seen too many.
Blinky Bricks has their own, but I didn't buy any of his just because of the simple fact that it really works well if you have modular houses.
When I set up my city, that's what I'm looking for.
But how I done my castle, it just really does. It wouldn't benefit me very greatly. What's going on, Brick Babe?
Richard, invite. What's up, Brick Babe? Invite Michael in. Get his opinion on it.
I did. I'm waiting on him to come in.
Now, Light My Bricks, I started using a long time ago, and I quit buying kits from them and just started buying pieces.
Now, they're kits that you have bought. Is it a full blown like just kind of replace some parts and run some wirings and plug it up to a box type thing?
Yes. They come with all the lights. The whole kit's there. Battery packs, junction boxes.
See, that to me is what makes it nice, especially that because if I'm not mistaken, Light My Brick tells you how to run the wires too, don't it?
Yeah, they give you a code for online instructions, and so they're the best one so far with the instructions that they hide the wire so you're not seeing it.
So that's really, really nice, and those work really well, I do know. But for the price they cost versus some of the other companies, I just don't see a benefit in it.
Right. And for a start out, when nobody else was doing lights, they were great to get from.
That was what I was about to ask you. They were like the original, weren't they?
Yes. They were the only place back when I started Lego where I could get lights.
Wayne, have you ever lit anything up?
I have not. The
Now, I will
lighting,
say, do what?
it feels like the lighting craze has really taken off in the last few years.
Yeah, I
And,
believe it has.
and because of that and my situation, I don't have the money to dump on Lego sets, let alone lights.
Now, I will tell you that this is going to be very controversial, and especially since Dominique's in here now, it might even be a little like, I guess, argumental. But I will tell you that this is coming from my mouth. If you use LED strips, I do believe that is cheating.
No.
It is.
No.
There is a bunch of people that I have seen that go to Walmart and they buy that $9.99 LED strip and they run it in water and they light up the water, and that is cheating.
No, I don't do that. All mine are 12-volt LEDs that I buy specially.
I like to see the lights in the Bricks too, which is one of those things that you're either going to have to buy yourself kits to do everything or buy a little drill bit and have fun.
Now we don't drill.
Expo said absolutely not. LED strips are the way to go. Y'all are crazy. I do
Who
not
says
believe
that?
Exo.
I guess if you're trying to fill a big area real quick, that's the way to go.
What he's
LED
doing,
strip.
yeah.
I was about to say he's running them all underneath the Mars thing, right? So, like, I
Yes.
guess if you're doing like that and you're doing water and stuff, it's like the most beneficial thing you can do.
Yeah.
But I would still rather see a lot more creativity in other aspects of it. But that's just my opinion. And my opinion is usually wrong if you ask everybody that knows me.
Yeah, like the lights in
you're
the
wrong
front
about
part
that.
of the Falcon.
You hear me calling you out?
Because I was downstairs
Are
sorting.
that's the UCS?
Yep, the UCS Falcon.
For some reason I thought those were blasters, but I see it's just LEDs. I mean,
How you doing,
Yeah.
Haley?
It's the front
Transition
lighting
away.
on it.
what is going on, Haley? The backlighting is what I really wish I could do, or not wish I could do, but what I wish I would do. But it is just not something that I want to get into. I'm afraid to touch my UCS Falcon. You handle yours way too much.
I mean, my pet.
She's traveled over 500 miles.
Richard, I think the last time you touched yours was when you and I held it together to move it.
It's sitting where we left it.
I know.
What's going on, Ryan? Ryan says that he is just stopping by. He's got to get ready for school tomorrow. Well, while you're here, don't forget to smash that like button. But I still, Exo said that's all he uses, and I'll say that there is a use for stuff like that. But I would rather, I believe that's the easy way out. I believe you could get more detail than not just buying strips. But that's just, I mean, even in the Star Wars build that I have planned, one of the things I've done was kind of put bricks. I'd have to show you pretty much in studio, but I'm not going to because nobody needs to see what that looks like yet. What I do is I put weird brick colors for where I want LEDs. So in the Star Wars thing, there's yellow bricks wherever I think an LED should be placed or an item that should be lit up. But what that looks like in studio does not need to matter to anybody. It's a top secret, special forces only. And if it's under investigation. Exo said detail for structures makes sense, but terrain bulk lighting does the job and is cost effective. Plus, wall plugs are nice, no wires, no batteries. But mine's ran under a wall plug, so It could all be done. You just have to
Can
buy
be.
the right stuff. Isn't yours wall plug too?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine's run off of. No, mine is. Oh, where's it at? Technically, my whole city is run off of that.
A power box. But doesn't
Oh, yeah.
that plug into the wall?
It does, but
So
it
that's wall
holds up to
power.
like. This one's a 4 amp one, I think.
That's wall power though.
It's wall power. It's all 12 volt too, whereas you're using, I think, 5 volt setup.
Well, I don't want my Legos to catch on fire.
Mine's not going to.
Exo says, "Stop calling me out and let me have this." I just told you were right.
The weights.
I said I agree.
Well, I just thought maybe we'd pee because
I agree.
Good, Exo.
Exo is right. If you're doing huge terrain, go buy LED strips.
Give them
Still
hell,
gonna tell
Exo.
you
Give
took
them
the
hell.
easy route out, but go buy LED strips.
I know my little mock at Chicago. I turned it on when I got there, and I turned it off when I left, and the batteries lasted the whole time.
The way I've got mine, so it sounds really weird, but like I was saying, the top section of the castle, everything, there's 3 areas in the top, and then there's one in the bottom. One in the bottom pretty much has no wires in the front whatsoever. All the wires are kept in the back, and they just run to a separate plug that goes pretty much back to the back. And then like the back half connects to that same plug. The middle half comes together and connects to that same plug. And the front connects to the same plug. And then that goes to wall power. Because I was informed that I can normally only run about 20 to 30 LEDs on one plug.
Yep. Yeah, you can't run too many.
I want to run them all, Dominic.
Oh, I know that, but why do you think I got that big thing?
I don't need the negativity of people saying I can't.
Didn't say you can't.
We said you shouldn't. We didn't say you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, that
But
goes
if
back to the Ben and Jerry's thing. I should not eat that whole pint of ice cream, but nobody tells me I can't.
Yeah.
And if you do, is it really worth it? Because am I really going to listen?
No.
Exactly.
I bet you if I tell you you can't, you're going to try and burn something up.
No, I don't want everybody was joking about like Exo wanted me to add a fog machine, and there was a couple other people that said I should add a fog machine because I wanted there to be like smoke in an area, and Lego smoke just doesn't really look good any way you build it. And I was like, I'm not buying a fog machine. I was like, I might as well just light the castle on fire every couple minutes. That way you see it smoking. It's
You
like,
can get them smaller ones now at your nearest spirit store. I think they're like $5.
I know, but that's like way too much for me. That's not Lego at all. Like the lighting, okay, but the fog machine, like, just come on.
You wanted smoke.
You need to be building green.
Hey,
castle.
Chef, that's not Lego at all, says the guy sporting custom minifigs on his not.
Right.
Hey, as of right now, there's only one custom minifig.
See, and Exo's got a good idea too.
Use a humidifier.
You can get them small now. I think you can get the little car ones off Amazon. Put in a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hold off.
Or you can sit there and just blow smoke.
I'll vape, and every time somebody comes near me, I'll blow the smoke.
There you go. Your vape's better than my vape.
Wow, your vape's technically better.
At least I'll leave happy.
Y'all see that castle? That was an awesome build. Y'all want to go get something to eat? I'm hungry.
Pretty much.
See, like this, for instance. So I'm going to be putting lights here and here. And how I get the wires down below is if you look right up here in this corner, there's a hole. And everything's ran, all the wires are ran through that hole.
You drilled it, didn't
Say that
you?
again.
No, I just spaced out the plates.
Richard, show it again. I put you on solo so we can actually see it. Oh, that one hole in the bottom?
Yeah.
Way to do it.
You just come on here and you take the top and you pop it off and go to town. As soon as I find everything. I had to order another, especially me, of course, not talking about not using real Lego, but Brick Warriors order because I am almost out of torches.
Yeah, don't take long to go through stuff.
No.
No. So, Michael, what is your opinion on the best Lego lights you can buy?
I don't know, because I haven't really bought any from Bevins or Blinky or any of them like that.
So I got a
Pretty much
question.
always built.
So you always build yours, right?
Yep.
All right. You get this one flame piece, this wire, and this plug.
Yep.
How much does it cost you to make this?
I have no idea. Depend on, I guess, how much the Lego parts are, and the light itself is like cents.
So the Lego piece is like, I think these flames are like 12 cents, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, the
you
whole
probably
thing.
have what, 75 cents a light?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. How much time do you have in soldering it?
Depending on if I'm just connecting to a regular wire or if I'm just connecting it to a plug on the end. Might take a couple of moments. Don't take very long.
So how much do you, if I wanted you to make me one of these, how much would you charge me?
I'll charge you $100 each.
I think it's just a 12-inch wire with a single plug, a single LED, and then a, let's say, 12-cent flame piece.
Good question.
Would it be more expensive than $2?
Probably not.
That's what these lights cost from Blinky Bricks. So $2 a piece. I have no hassle of making anything. That's my combatant against people who make their own lights. Is if you're doing single LEDs for things, I think it makes more sense to buy them. But if you're doing something that actually takes a little bit of kind of ingenuity, or you're trying to light up something specific, I can see doing your own, but I still think you would come out cheaper if you just bought them.
Yeah, but some of us electronics dorks and people like doing it.
Oh yeah, it's fun to do. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not looking for fun.
He's looking for ease.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was looking for fun, would I have taken apart the entire castle?
I mean, I've got my own circuit board.
Ease with that either.
Do what?
You weren't looking for ease with that either.
No.
You want to put him on the big screen?
Who?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. What does that do?
That's basically your expansion board. I create and had my own circuit boards created. So I can either connect the wiring up like this, connect the wire with plugs, connect it direct. I can put the actual PS2 ends on the
So you said you had to have that created though? You didn't do
Yeah.
it yourself?
No, I designed it and everything and sent it off and had a bunch of them made.
So how much does one of those cost a piece?
That's a good question. It's been a while since I've had these graded, so it was like 2 years ago I made these. I don't remember.
So an expansion board from Blinky Brick costs $7, but it's an actual Lego brick, so it can be attached somewhere.
Right.
It's a 2x4.
And that's about the size of a 2x4, and I just put a 1 round stud on it and connect it wherever I want.
You just
So most
glue
of the
one on
time-
the bottom of it?
No, it fits perfectly in that circle in the center.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's the size of a stud hole. So, but yeah, most of the time they sit within my road plates, so I can plug up all my lamp lighting and connect it between the plates and the building and everything else.
And all your lamps you drilled yourself and everything?
Oh yeah.
So you're getting into this as a lot more of a hobby than just building Lego.
Yeah, kind of.
But in the long run, he probably saves more money.
I don't know. When you start factoring in time, I still believe that I'll be better off.
I like the convenience of just ordering them, having them show up.
I mean, it's...
Yeah, granted, it's faster doing it your way because it's already made, but if I've got certain wires I want in certain links or something like that, then it's easier to have it all created.
Yeah, see, that's the where I'll agree with you. With somebody that's doing, like, even me, technically, I probably could have benefited from doing my own lights, but I did not. But I do enjoy using them. I don't really, I say that, I should have done these in the first place, but I'm kind of glad I didn't at the same time. I like the learning curve that I've got from doing this, because building something the first time allows you to realize what you don't like about it to build it the second time. And
Yeah.
I believe in me doing that, kind of learned a lot with the where I would put lights aspect. Like, I honestly believe I'm doing a little bit of overkill.
You honestly believe?
Yeah, I don't think I need as many as I do, or as many as I have.
That's probably true.
But I'm ready to cut the lights off and see what it looks like. I've only done it once so far, and that was before. That was really only the staircase, and the one I did in like a video, 2 videos ago. That's the only time I've cut off the lights down here and turned everything on. Right now, I just need to get some of those expansion boards I was talking about in.
Now, see, something else, because you're talking about the expansion boards, and then you're talking about where you have to get a special expansion board to cause something to flash or something like that. Whereas I buy all the lighting with that little circuit already in it, so I can have a single one, multiple ones, or however I need to set up and soldered into what I need. So,
Well, he does. I see what you're saying. He does 2 different styles. He does like FX lights and then normal lights.
yeah.
I bought some of each because I only wanted certain ones to blink. I understand what you're saying is I could have just made them myself and do which ones I want to do what type thing. Mine was more or less just I guess this is how I done it type thing. Because there's certain things I do want to light up, and there's certain things I want to work a certain way. But in the long run, I don't think it would have really mattered no matter what.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's like my radio tower. The lights flash on it just like a normal flashing lights for airplanes, and then I've got flickering style lights in my Scooby-Doo build for certain things. So I got various types like that, and then I've also got various colors I'm using here and there.
See, I'm trying to keep I think I bought 4 different colors that I'm working with. I bought, of course, the orange flames, which are all their one color. I bought yellow for the lanterns, and then I bought some special colors for the kind of like there's an area that'll be going on that's like almost an alchemist area.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be lit up with like green.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put them to where they're in the bottles. Stuff like that. So there's tons of ways you could do this, but I don't really know if anything is going to be right or wrong. I just think that the way you're doing them is really cool, but the way my time is set up is I would rather just buy them.
Yeah. I understand
Completely
that.
agree with that.
Plus,
I'll be back in a second.
you really enjoy versus where I would just rather get on with the build.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll be back in a second.
Yes, sir. Right now, I'm trying to work on hiding some of these wires. I think I just got it. Need to steal some more of these tiles. Yeah, lighting is one of those things that can be extremely easy if you want it to be, or extremely difficult if you choose for it to be. I need some more extensions, but I don't think I have any. Yeah, all I got is 36-inch extension. Oh no, here's the 12-inch. Bingo.
So those pieces that Ken and I were putting in some use here, a bunch of those got approved and I didn't realize it. And so what I was doing is they were approved as parts, but not approved in a set. And so I was just defining what set they were in.
So all my plugs run down here. And then what I normally do is when you order from Blinky Bricks, all of his LEDs come with these twist ties. And I normally keep the twist ties and twist them all together so I don't have wires running everywhere. And then I also flare one of the ends out so it cannot be pulled back through the hole. And it ends up looking like that. which I don't believe looks that bad. Now is where I would take that expansion board and put it up here somewhere and attach all these to it and then have it running off. YOLO says, these beautiful builds. What is going on, ma'am? How is it tonight? What are you building anything tonight? And this simply attaches.
Nobody picked on Tori lately. What are you building, Tori?
I've started something new. It's called Second Floor of the Modular.
Nice.
Does that come after the first floor?
Yes, sir.
I'm kind of in awe you're done with the first floor.
I was downstairs sorting. I was having a good time.
See, Tori, I want you to know that I didn't say any of this or provoke any of this. This is all done by him.
I'm pointing the fingers now.
I'm not. I'm pointing
I
elbows.
didn't throw you under the bus yet.
I haven't done anything to be thrown under the bus.
Yet.
Exactly, yet.
There's still opportunity.
Still time.
So why do you call yourself rich on Good Morning America or Good Morning whatever Brick World?
Because I didn't realize until I joined Good Morning Brick World how many people are in our Lego area that are named Richard.
So
when you have more than one Richard and you say something about Richard, then everybody is like, huh, what? So
Which one?
Yeah, so we've got our toy world, which is Richie. Richard is, what is it, Brixin?
Yeah.
So I took Rich.
That makes sense.
well, that's like Gene. I talked to Richard today. I said, is that Hardy, your brother, or Tilson?
So I'll fix that. I'll just start calling him Rich.
I ain't.
You
He's
got to
Richard.
realize where did this come from? Apparently not on here.
On my ass.
If I kept saying Tori but wasn't talking to you, you would eventually want me to call you something else, right?
Nope. There's
Okay,
a
Miss
Tory
Rouse.
restaurant we eat at. And Gina, somebody will say her name and we'll both turn our heads.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Powell. I believe Chef had his hand raised and you didn't call on him, Miss Krause.
I didn't have my hand raised.
Thank
You
you.
Trying to be
didn't?
quiet. Trying to be quiet back here so I don't get in trouble.
He's trying to sit back there do his vaping without getting caught.
Yep. I'm just playing with some good old black lights here. Don't get me going.
All right, that top is installed in the castle. So you know what that means? Should I build a Lego set?
Oh, speaking of
What
Lego
kind of
sets,
name do you call him, Haley?
You don't want to know.
I do.
Yeah, we do.
She said it's Rich is better than what she calls you. I want to know what she calls you.
I'm monetized. You don't need to say that on the live.
Text it to me.
Really?
See? And speaking of another Richard, now we have our toy world here, which is Rich E.
What's going on, Richie?
So
Yeah.
that is why I changed to say if everybody was basically, asking if it was okay if they started calling me Richard.
Yes.
So there's a history lesson for you.
And Haley's telling you not to be a Richard.
Yeah. Do you miss hearing that, Tori?
What?
Miss Krause?
Nope, not a bit.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Does Jean whisper in your ear, "I'm sorry I'm late for class, Miss Krause"?
No, it's I get up this morning. Can I call Andrew to call in sick?
I tried to call out this morning and Haley wouldn't let me. Instead,
I slept better last night than I have in weeks, and I didn't want to go to work, but I had 2 critical meetings today.
Zooms.
Yeah, I had to do Zooms today too. It wasn't as fun.
I sat beside a computer and watched Home Improvement all day because we've been dead.
Oh.
I need to bring Toy's Subaru in for a checkup, I guess.
You could.
I don't know if it needs it. I'm just saying. Since you're bored.
Bring me the Bronco.
I'll bring you Big Bertha.
I don't think we can fit that in the building.
Well, there you go. There's a challenge for the tomorrow.
There's there's an employee that has I think it's a full-size Suburban, and if we pull it in the building and put it on a lift, you can't open the tailgate. Like, you can't come close to it.
Boy, that's a small shop.
Right.
Well, it was designed for Subarus, so
Yeah, I guess.
like that was what the building was built for. I don't know why they didn't try to like multi-purpose it somewhat at all. But it is literally Subaru. Haley said she had to call the cops on someone today, so she has us all beat. That's the Zoom meeting you don't want to have.
Right.
Right? I don't think there's anything that's ever been interesting enough that I've had to call the cops on someone at work. I don't think too many people are causing havoc at a Subaru dealership.
I've never had to call them, but I've had to let them in buildings.
No grandmas are getting mad.
You didn't fix my car right.
Exactly. We have that very often, but honestly, people are pretty calm about it. They'll tell us, they'll say, "Hey, you know, my car was here on such and such date to have such and such done, and I just want to let you know it's still doing it. Can y'all take a look at it?" They're never like really that irate. Subaru people are kind of strange compared to the rest of the world.
Compared to the rest of the world.
Everything's pretty calm. Legion said he just got off work. I think Legion might be coming over this weekend, but I don't know what day, and I don't know for how long.
You haven't been picking on that poor kid, have you?
Yeah, every day. If I don't text him and harass him in the morning, who's going to?
That's true.
Strange.
I mean, that's what at least Haley tells me. Haley wakes me up every morning yelling at me, and she's like, "Well, you know, if I didn't, you know, somebody else might."
True. Man, you got it made.
What's going on, Brick Adjuster? Who's got it made? Me?
Jean does.
Oh,
I hear his shower go off. I get up and start making his lunch, getting his apple cut and sliced for him.
y'all wives out there better be listening to this. There's competition. Haley
Oh,
made my lunch last night. I'm not going to say anything bad about what mine doesn't do because mine does.
I just come home for lunch.
yeah, there you go.
You know, I don't know if I would ever like that idea. If I came home for lunch, I'm not going to work.
You're not going back?
Yeah, if I come home, y'all are screwed. A building better be on fire, someone, before I leave.
Go ahead, Legion. Give me something to do tomorrow. 'Cause I only had 3 today. I had 23 yesterday. And they weren't itty bitties either.
I still want to go place like 15 one-piece orders.
Oh, we don't care.
Huh?
We
Carol.
got a $3 minimum.
Yep.
If y'all had the option to do local pickup, I would. But that $10 shipping each time is going to kill it.
Hey, stop.
Yes, sir.
We'll behave. What do we do?
If
Oh,
we had
no,
the option to do local
No,
pickup.
it's the dog.
Oh, no, Whiskey said, be quiet and stop. So I got quiet.
Richard said if we had the option to do local pickup, we'd be glad to institute a local pickup rather than a free delivery.
Well, the
No.
local pickup is free delivery. You realize that, right?
I do.
It's just going to annoy y'all when there's 15 orders for one piece of. I'll get
I'll
Legion to
check.
text me
You want
his
me to consolidate your
107.
orders?
Do what?
I'll text you, say, would you like me to consolidate your orders for you?
Hey, no, I need them all bagged individually. They're all for separate things.
Okay, sir. Hey, Gene, block him next time.
Brickin just said, what is going on? Nothing much. We were just discussing mocks and lights and apparently
And
how
that's
we're all
the whole
going to
thing.
run over to Tori and Jean's store and see how we can make her have some more work. The usual. The usual.
I have a girlfriend that is ready to quit teaching. She's, I am so done. These kids are awful. I was like, it's only day 6. No, wait, day. Fine, we're doing more by year 6. She goes, I'm done with them.
I quit my job daily. I
Would
tell
like-
my manager every day when I'm leaving that I quit. I said, if I show up tomorrow, you know that whatever I had planned didn't go well. I got a lot of light gray pieces I'm finding in here that I don't know where they came from, but I got about 30 pounds of Lego over here for y'all.
Good, because she's running out of stuff to sort.
You're running out of stuff to sort? Did you
Yeah, I
make
think
it
she's
to the
down
garage?
I think she's down to about 1,600 pounds left now.
That's what I thought.
Well, I mean, if she's doing 1,000 pounds a day, which is what her recommended productivity is called for, she's going to be done by next week.
Y'all are
She
killing me.
sorts faster than she builds, right?
Well, that's because I sit and eat bonbons and watch movies.
God, retirement is the life. Jesus.
Yeah.
I swear.
I'm ready to retire now.
That's what Gene calls. He goes, what you doing, honey? I said, oh, I'm building, I said, I'm sorting. He said, oh, so you're watching a movie and eating some bonbons? I was like, yeah, I'm just sorting on the side.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Chef's out here fixing water pipes busting. I'm out here pulling engines out of cars. I don't know what Michael does for a living.
Or he's watching movie reruns and eating bonbons.
Yeah.
Sign
You
me
don't
up
know
for
what I
that, please.
Okay, come on, chef.
What did you
Does
say,
it pay
Michael?
well?
No, not at all.
I don't know. Rent's free. Mortgage is free.
Want to cover mine too? I'll sort all you need.
Oh, those are here.
You done forgot what I do, Richard?
I believe so. When you tell me, it might make sense, but I do not know.
I work in IT.
I don't know that I ever knew that, though.
I thought you did.
I don't know. I know Justin works in IT, but I didn't know you did.
Yeah, I work for a global chemical company. I handle 2 of their plants locally, and then I do a lot of remote work with some of the other sites in the Americas.
Do they make any cool stuff? I've seen a bunch of comic book movies. I become Spider-Man.
Shoot, pretty much anything in the housing, bulletproof glass, DVDs,
BASF.
you name it. They probably have chemicals that made by us. So,
What company?
all next.
Yep.
His daughter.
EMS said that when Pete's alarm goes off and he gets up, makes us hot tea, and brings it to me in bed. Well, I'll let you know that I would make a loving deal with my beautiful wife that if she woke up, I would make her breakfast every morning. But if I had to wait for her to get up for me to cook her breakfast, I would have to quit my job. She does not like getting up in the morning.
Me neither.
I'd cook breakfast.
Beast Morphus said he's about to. Beast Morphs says he's about to bust out the blacksmith. Blacksmith set. That's a cool set. I copied the awning. Where's that? Oh, it's over in the. I copied the awning from the roof they had in that, and I'm gonna make a little blacksmith area.
I like that.
I took everybody's suggestion if they've seen the new castle video, and everybody that said what I should put in the castle is definitely coming to the castle.
You got it.
So the drink dude puking is gonna be in there.
I already had that. If everybody could have looked before, but it was one of those things that I had hid inside of a room that you had to look through the door and see, because I didn't know, like, I don't know. I hid some things and other things I didn't hide. Like in this, I deleted the 2 guys in the cave that had a funny looking tobacco pipe, and they'll be added to a much more visible scene that's inside one of the rooms now. You got to remember this whole entire thing is going to be built to where you can see inside. She said, me either. That's why he makes the tea. Sometimes I go back to sleep when he leaves. All y'all got it made.
Yeah, my wife does the same
Go back
thing.
to sleep. I got work to do.
Mine too.
I try not to wake mine up until I'm telling her bye. I'm going to have this whole thing sorted by the end of the night. Screw it. You know what?
When you're done there, I got lots here.
I have not built a Lego set in I don't know how long. And I have this sitting here. Should I build it?
What is it?
The Executive Star Destroyer. Or the Super Star Destroyer. I'm going to hold off. I don't even have space for it. It looks good in the box.
Hey, Gene, Legion wants to know how he leaves a note in his order.
Out of what?
Legion wants to know how he leaves a note in his order.
Just send, after he makes the order, you just go to the order and say contact seller, and it adds a note to the bottom.
I don't eat
What do you need a note for there, Legion?
the last of mine.
Were they just delivered?
The last of mine.
Wants
He
to
doesn't
give
want.
him a note so he doesn't have to go to school.
Do you want?
He doesn't want it to ship.
Yeah, I know. That means Corey's got to come and see me tomorrow. Well, one day.
That's right. In a small bag, see.
Hey, Gene,
Yeah,
did you forget about this lug bulk order?
no,
Is that a no as in yes?
no, that was a no as in no.
Because I forgot until last night when I had to use some pieces inside of it.
Richard owes me money. Richard owes me money.
I was sitting there and I ran out of the 1x16s, and I was like, I could have swore I ordered a whole bunch of these, and like I looked over and saw that bag of lug bulk, and I was like, wait, there should be like 75 in there, and there was.
There was, or there is, or there was.
Well, that was one of the things
There
that I
is a
set
none.
out to order. I thought I had a big plan for them, and I don't really know what the big plan is.
Y'all's is empty. Get off my leg. You have a cushion.
After I told Gene that when I got the order, the first thing I did was pull all the bags out when I got here, because they wrote the quantity that was ordered and the quantity that was received on the bags. Just because I also didn't even remember what all we ordered.
That's it.
And there's a bunch of stuff that I ordered because I needed it by a certain time, but since they didn't get it to us, I'd already replaced it with stuff from Brickin. There's a bunch of stuff in there of mine that y'all can have, or off my order.
Oh, no. Dr. Means.
These are good.
It was wishful thinking for me too, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pieces in there. Like, I think I might let y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I wish I could find somebody to trade me them. Dominic, you didn't get any Black Falcons, did you?
No.
You
No,
didn't?
I didn't order any.
I've got 50 Forestmen that I don't really want.
I don't need 50 of them.
Why not? You need to build an army too.
Oh,
Everybody needs an army.
no,
Y'all need to
sticking
look.
my
Look, Dominic,
Yeah.
I'll have a heart-to-heart discussion with you. All right, y'all need to quit building buildings. It's done. Stop. They all look the same.
not my
Y'all-
new space mock.
Y'all need to build something other than a city building.
Why?
I think that's good advice. I think I'll build something Technic then.
Because the city that not really Domini's, but the city that they all display has been the same since I joined the lug in 2019. It's just in different, like they move buildings around.
Yeah.
I tried to explain to Andrew, I was like, look, man, build something else. Like just stop. At least John went to the farm.
Yeah, and that's why I plan on just displaying my space building, and then hopefully work on my Jurassic Park for next year.
Dude, I might hit you up. I might say, let me know what your layout is and let me add to it.
Okay.
When are you wanting it done by?
I don't know. Depends on when I have time to figure that out, and because I'm
Let
probably
me,
going to destroy part of my city to do it.
Let me back up a question. Where will it be displayed? Is there a point in me doing it to display it?
That's a
You
good
know
question
that
too.
we're only in the same spot like once every
Gave you your pumpkin.
6 months.
I know, right?
Legion says, do I get the shipping back or do y'all keep it as like a tax like the IRS? Legion,
give
they
it back.
give it to me.
Richard keeps a running tab, and we just apply it to that.
Do I have a running tab?
Oh,
You do. I don't know where it is, what you're at right now. I can look it up.
Where's it running to?
Yeah, right.
You better go catch it. Can you add something to that tab and bring it to me with Legion's order?
I can do anything you want me to do, dear.
I need to make a tab too.
I need that Gar Saxon fig that y'all got on hold for me.
The what?
The minifig that y'all got in reserve.
I was going to ask you about that. How much stuff do we have on reserve for him?
That
It's kind
should
of
be it because I bought all the animals.
Next
You
time I
bought all
clean
the
all that,
goats?
start shipping it.
Y'all, the only thing I should have in reserve from anyone is Renee has those
Yeah,
masonry
Richard,
bricks
you're down to $26.68 on your tab.
that y'all owe me. Sweet.
Well,
I'm
You
doing
can
great.
add mine to his tab too.
Stuff he gave us in the Ziploc bag
Oh yeah, no, you gave us a bunch of stuff.
that I picked up that time. It was in Ziploc bags.
I thought that was sets of ours that he opened.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You
Y'all
told me
should
that.
have some Jurassic Park sets in there missing the dinos. There's one Jurassic Park set in there that's missing the dinos, and it's like it was a 4+ set. I don't think it was much, unless it's still here. It shouldn't be though. It might be, but that was because one of the Jurassic Park sets came with a truck carrying like a cargo container. I kept it just because that was like the only thing in the set.
Tab's $2 trillion once I'm done.
Legion said he just placed the order. Your tab's going up to $2 trillion once he's done.
That's nice. It'll be okay.
Holy fuck. I'm no sleeping for me tonight. I just got an order and it's got like 1,143 pieces out of 197 lots. I wonder who that was.
That's it.
I love it. Bring it on.
Yeah, that's Legion.
Bring it on.
I have still like 15 wanted lists that have parts that I need to make Brickmania kits that I have not touched. That I won't touch until this castle is done. I even thought about something today. I was close, but I didn't do it. I talked myself out of it. I thought about using all my Lego points and going ahead and just buying a bunch of pick-a-brick orders.
Yeah, cool.
But I talked myself out of it.
You gonna come pick it up?
Get it to Richard, and Richard will get it to him quickly.
Trust giving anything to Richard. Think about this.
You're not muted.
You're supposed to mute.
Let me tell y'all about this Lego Bricklink store y'all should not order from anymore. They give out fake Lego pieces.
Flagos.
Flagos.
Legos. The whole entire house smells like Lippin. Legion probably ordered pieces to build Brickmania kits. He needs to buy that Super Cobra while it's on sale. What you need to be doing.
Activities.
I thought about it, but I'm not in love with it as much as you are. I did
So
think about it.
you trust me giving Richard your stuff?
I do.
You were
I
about
use
to
it,
say
Legion.
something.
Oh, Jean does. That's funny.
What am I gonna take?
I don't know.
There's
If
nothing.
you load
in-
your car up when I drop off, I'll pick up.
Do what?
If you load your car up when I drop off, I'll pick up whatever you want me to pick up.
For what? I don't have anything right now that I know of.
Don't you said you had the lug or something?
Lug bolt.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing with that. Me and Gene never figured all that out.
He's already got into it. You're not getting any.
I've only opened. Well, the only thing that I've taken out that was stuff that I ordered specifically, like the Lion Knights, the shields, and the swords and helmets. Either when I sat upstairs the other day and did some quick math with what I wanted to keep and what, like, as far as y'all stuff, it comes out to like $288 on one end and $294 on the other, which is exactly pretty much what we spent in the first place.
That's close enough.
But I would like for maybe y'all to come over and look at the castle or something, and then look over everything and see.
Oh, we
what-
want to come see the castle.
do what?
We want to come see the castle.
It'd be a perfect time to do it. It's destroyed. No, it's not destroyed right now. What's going on, Mayo?
It's just a few pieces.
It's not. Well, to be honest, there's a lot more used than I thought there was. But like this whole entire box right here is filler brick that I'm no longer using.
Oh,
Hey
wow.
guys, we have 4 likes and we have 11 people online. We need some people to do some likes. Hit that like button, guys.
Legion said that he just made the order. He's got to wait till get paid again for the Super Cobra, unless someone on streams want to get that for me, and I'll just pay them back.
Put it on Richard's tab.
Yeah, Gene, put 2 Super Cobras on my tab and go ahead and order them.
Put on Richard's tab.
They're $375 a piece.
Nope.
Better put 3 of them on there.
Oh, Chef wants one too.
Yeah,
Make it 3.
Jesus, Michael, do you need one also while we're handing shit away?
I could use one.
Whiskey said he
sure.
would take one too. Look, Whiskey said he needs one too. Michael, quit being greedy. We don't need 10 of them.
I'm sure they have something else I can find.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. They can have my Super Cobra. Get me the old Japanese Betty. That's what I want. It's a little more expensive, but price doesn't matter when it comes to friendship, right? Richard, what are the 3 funny numbers on the back of your card? I don't know. I've been using Gene for the longest.
That was good.
Gene just has my face saved, and I can just look at my phone and it pays.
That's too funny.
Legion, you don't need them 3 numbers. You can bypass that. Just run credit.
Oh man, look at that. The gift that keeps on giving.
What'd you
I found
do? Go
all
to
the-
Las Vegas?
I found all this dark bluish gray masonry brick.
Okay.
I wish I went to Vegas.
You said you got the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, but the Jelly of the Month Club was not due.
Jelly of the month club.
If I ever get the point to where I own a business, I'm going to give that out as a bonus every year just for principle. Like, there's got to be, that has to exist somewhere.
Um,
I'm gonna talk to Andrew about doing that this year.
we do. I do Advent with all the kids, the Advent calendars, and the last couple of years, 2 of them have asked for the jelly. 12, 24 different jars of jelly.
I didn't know they had that many different flavors of jelly.
I think a couple of them repeated, but maybe they're the most popular ones that did.
I'm gonna talk to Andrew about doing Jelly of the Month Club for everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to let y'all know right now, there's only 2 flavors of jelly that matter. And if one of the flavors is not strawberry for you, then you're wrong.
No,
You're wrong.
But it has to be real. It has to be real jelly. It has to have chunks of strawberry in it. I don't want it to look like thick Jello.
then you want preserves.
You want preserves, yeah.
Whatever it is.
Jelly is just jelly.
I'm fat. I don't know what the names of it is. I just know what to eat. But hey, Legion, I do need to know what you want to do this weekend, because depending on what day you want to come over, you might get really lucky. But if you get really lucky on that day, you need to let me know. My mom is agreed to cook a Low Country boil Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Say, don't we need to go over and check that lug Saturday?
Hey,
What
I'll
time?
tell her. If y'all
What time
want
is
to come, y'all let me know, because I'm having to send her money. So y'all just need to let me know ahead of time.
I see my calendar's busy here. Let me check my calendar. I'm wide open on Saturday.
That's fine with me. Just remember, I'm deducting plates off of y'all's tab per pound.
Hey, I fed y'all dinner and I didn't charge you anything.
That we know of.
I did not. Country fried steak, fried okra, lima beans, cornbread.
That right there sounds like $50.
I didn't charge you. I didn't charge you a dime.
Now, if y'all want to come, let me know.
All right.
I just have to tell her.
I gotta ask my mommy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her house. I'm not just going to show up with 15 people. See, that's why you're in Virginia and you don't get invited, Chef.
Keep it up. I'll show up on your doorstep.
You have to know my address first.
I already know it.
And even if you know it, that's not where my mom's at. So
I bet you I can find it. You live in a small town.
I do. She does not.
Try that in a small town.
Oh, be careful.
Look, Renee said she's taking a drive Saturday too. Legion said I can go over Saturday in the morning and I'll be the rest of the day, but I'll ask my mom to stay the night for Good Morning Birth World. All right, Legion, just let me know.
Darn.
He's got to ask his mommy too.
Everybody has to ask the mom.
That's bad, because 2 of them are me and you.
I'm done. I was number 4.
How was that build, Whiskey? That's one set I did not get.
But you still have a chance.
Yeah, it's a cool little build. I enjoyed the movie Castaway, so when this came out, it was just like, I gotta get it. I gotta buy something to be able to get it. So,
I didn't get
Which one
that
of
gift
them I
with
didn't get?
purchase.
I didn't either.
That is a gift with purchase that I stayed away from.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is a nice little
You'll
build.
see.
Oh, it's Castaway one?
Yeah,
The one
just made
Whiskey's
him
doing?
solo so you could see it.
what's the actual name of it? Ray the Castaway.
Do we have it in the closet?
Did it come with Wilson?
That's cool. You need a Wilson soccer ball.
Yeah, I'll have to find one somewhere along the way.
Lego
I
makes
may
it
or may not have a collection of Lego soccer and basketball.
Sure, one can disappear for you, Whiskey.
Hey, do y'all have basketballs?
Yeah.
We just don't have them for sale.
Hey, I need one because I got a Michael Jordan
There we
fig,
go.
and instead of giving him a basketball, they gave him a like a 1x1 round like cylinder that has it printed on there.
Oh yeah.
I think that
Does that
Bugs
work?
Bunny girl came with a basketball.
The what?
We've got
Bugs
Lego
Bunny girl?
basketball.
Lola, I think she came with basketballs.
I think she did. Well, she's packed up. That's what I need to do. I need to sit down and go through some minifigs and get all my minifigs organized. I have so much crap just like sitting places. Haley came down last night, I think it was, the other night, and cleaned off the entire table in front of me.
Tried to make room so she could build tonight.
Well, she built you know that gift with purchase that was like a 12-in-1?
Yeah.
She sat down and started building some of those, but she hates the fact that every time you build one, you have to take it apart to build another one.
Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
And I was trying to think, like, you know, with an adult, it's a little different. But somebody like Dominique that has a kid, that would be really annoying. Because there's 12 of them, and they're so small.
Yeah.
It would just be annoying to sit there and pop it apart and pop it apart and pop it apart.
Yeah, because Haley would be like, I can't build the rest of them without tearing apart this one. It's like, well, you got to.
That's what I kind of explained to her. She tried to build one. I think she built the koala bear first, or I don't know why I want to say koala bear, but that sounds right.
Which set?
It was a gift with purchase that came out, and it was like a 12-in-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the most recent ones.
It's literally a jumbled up bunch of parts. Like I don't think there is a duplicate part in that entire set.
Oh, they had those back in the day. I think it was fruit and vegetables.
That's another thing I need to order now that Chef said that. I need a whole bunch of food items.
I cannot find it.
I bet those are. I bet
There you
turkey
go.
legs and Lego are expensive, aren't they?
None.
Oh, he's got the ball on there.
You
It looked at everything.
go down and get you some.
No, I want to find them. They got to be here. I just.
Hey, Tori,
Yes, sir.
are you bringing me Legion's order tomorrow?
If you want me to.
Well, I was about to say, let me get separated with this real quick. I only got like 3 more pieces anyway. I need a bunch of food items to fill up some tables.
Please get some eggs and carrots. I got tons of those.
You got eggs?
Eggs and carrots. Yes, sir.
What is?
I might can use the eggs.
Let me see your eggs.
I got 1 egg, but I was just gonna play a joke with it. I was gonna put it out by the chicken house.
You should hide an Easter egg. Ha ha ha.
Man, do you know how many dinosaur eggs I have?
That looks black. They're dark. They're dark gray.
Later, Legion.
Uh-huh.
Later,
Sorry.
Legion. Let me know something.
Bye. See you soon.
Let's go to Bricklink. Let's go to favorite stores. Then go to this store, and then go to worst stores possible. Click Camel City Brick House.
Ha
Let's go to food and drink. You do have a lot of carrots. Why do you have 105 carrots?
I have no idea. I just
Carrots
put them up.
happen.
Yeah.
I just put them up.
God, y'all, like, food is expensive.
It is. Hold on,
Somebody
Richard.
bought a
Hold
pie
on,
today.
Hold on.
Oh, y'all don't have any chicken or turkey. Oh yeah, y'all do. Y'all got 44 turkey drumsticks.
We got
What
both
the
types also.
Yeah, I
heck
got
have
this.
y'all been doing?
We got the round opening on the back and the oval opening on the back.
Since I've been home, I started this poultry farm in the backyard.
I don't
They
know
lay
how many.
eggs. I'm growing carrots.
Holy crap! 81 food items is $27.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
Until you do that coupon.
I'll look around here too, Richard, and send you out some.
Do what?
I said I'll look around here too and send you out some. I think one of them advent calendars from Harry Potter a couple of years ago had tons of food in them.
Well, I just bought like 40 pieces of turkey or chicken or whatever it is from Gene and Tori. So
To get some croissants and some.
I got all the croissants they had, all the turkeys they had, all the turkey legs they had. And
what's that other bread?
Well, I have a whole bunch of the
the French loaf.
Yeah, the French loaf.
I forgot what they went in, but it was a CMF that recently came out with like the pie piece that had like detailed sprinkles on it.
Oh yeah.
That was in the Lego build a minifigure section, and the cool manager they have in one of the stores that I will not disclose gave me like a whole handful of those and chickens. That's why I have so many chickens. I literally have 40 chickens.
Oh wow.
Which I'm not going to complain because I'll probably use them all.
Right.
I've dumped these bags 3 times.
Chickens running around everywhere.
Can I tell them what you did?
I don't care. Doesn't matter if I give you permission to or not, I'm going to.
What did I do with... Here. I need to build while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and build all the dinner tables.
We have lights. Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot
Out of
brighter.
light.
Sweet.
Is that what you just said?
Do what?
You say you're out of light?
No, I said I've got lights. I was replacing the lights in the cockpit area to some brighter ones. See, I originally did all this lighting, for Brick Universe when it came here in 2020. So
Hey, since you're on here, are you gonna let me down when it comes to Brick Universe? You're not going, are you?
if you're talking about the first Raleigh one in January, no, I ain't going to that one.
God.
What?
Y'all all...
Because I already said I was doing Atlanta, and that's like a week later or something like that.
Y'all all make me sad.
Sorry. Yeah, I already committed to that one.
Cool, Chef. What is that?
Dispensary.
That's cool. I love the Coke machine.
Well, look at the video game over there.
That's cool. He's got his
The
lunch.
image is so much better on this screen.
Oh, that's it. That's cool. Okay. 6.
I didn't know you kept that together.
I stuck it. I built it. I put it in a box, brought it to Chicago, put it back in the box, packed it away, and that's the first time it's come out since then.
All right, I'm about to build 6 tables for this dining room these kings will have.
I'm still on the same batteries that I ran all week when I was there. I pretty much just took it out of the box, put some things on it, put the minifigures out, hit the light button, and walked away. I shut it off when I packed it up.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that mine's not gonna work that way.
Does he really think we can hear him?
Do what?
Huh?
I said I'm gonna let y'all know that mine's not gonna work that way.
Well,
I was not sure if I was
drop ship.
flying or driving. So I made it small enough to fit in my luggage.
There'll be some kind of problem with mine.
This year I might do a tattoo shop the same size.
I need a cool idea or design for a table leg.
Some banister.
Huh. Don't know what I should do.
Look how few pieces are out there. Corey. That's all you got left.
Awesome.
All right, I got 6 tables.
All right, got that done. Got that done. Got this.
There's a problem.
Rats, two stickers are going on now.
That's the problem.
Now I need to find all the figures I can possibly find.
Yes.
What?
The little jumper pieces.
Yes, we did one.
Put big windows with little windows.
Hey, do those turkey pieces have a, well, never mind. Never mind.
What?
I was going to say that they have a place to connect, but it doesn't matter because the plates don't have a stud in them.
No. Most of the plates don't or do not at all.
Look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
So, Whiskey, does all this mean you're going to start getting into lighting now?
All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, wow. Night and day
Dean,
difference.
does that thing move yet?
I think my cockpit is now lit up.
Yeah.
That's really bright.
It was
Yeah,
very dull.
That is very bright.
Almost as bright as my future.
I wouldn't go that far.
You're full of crap.
That's pushing it.
Well, I didn't ask y'all.
Yeah, they make a kit for this thing, but I do not like the kit. I don't like the way it's made. So I wanted to
I
build
don't
one.
like kits in general. I would rather buy the lights, like look to see what I want to light up and buy the lights engine, like just by myself.
Exactly. Yeah, because they had the turrets lit up. Why do I want the turbo turrets lit up? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Because it's something else that they can throw a light in and it'll look good.
According to them.
All right, so string time.
Here's the first set I lit up.
All the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
So Richard, I'm down to
Nice.
the final string on the crane.
Yes, he beat me.
You did what now? You tied
I'm
another
down to-
noose.
Right, another news.
Kind of really big news for this one. This is a 6.5 meter string. It's the longest one I've ever seen from Lego.
You know, Chef, if it wouldn't have been for those minifigures, I don't think I would have bought that set.
There's nothing major to it. And I pretty much bought it for the minifigures too.
I got a really good deal on mine though, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Better than $69.
Yes, sir. Well, I bought it retired though, but I bought it for $80, sealed in the box. But it is now opened.
It's a fun set. Small.
I had to have it.
Looks like it needs to be dusted.
Toilet. Never mind. Yeah.
Mine probably does. I bought everything to.
That's
So-
the other one.
I don't normally get on TikTok anymore, especially the Bearded Bricks TikTok. Mark has the password to it, and Mark gets on there and watches videos and stuff. But I have not actually been on there, like posting anything or anything like that. And I got on there like maybe a week ago, and saw this girl who is a Lego girl, and she was talking about like how what she uses to like dust stuff and keep stuff clean and blah blah blah. And I actually watched that video a couple times and wrote down what she uses. And me and Haley went and bought it, and it actually works extremely well. And I think everything together cost me like $9.
Well, ain't bad.
It's a makeup brush, but it's a certain brand and a certain kind. And it's these like they're called lint-free baby wipes to do like tiles, and it kind of gives them like a little shine after you're done.
I'll have to look into that because I did buy it's sort of like a makeup brush, and I use that computer view where you can put it on
See,
your
I was
computer.
afraid that would blow pieces everywhere because there's a lot of pieces that aren't like connected extremely well.
Actually, it does a lot better than I thought, and it leaves the shine on them too.
Shine on. I gotta go find my box full of food and plates and cups.
Yeah, I just use various paint and art brushes.
Tori bought a whole collection of makeup brushes. They're actually sitting right over there.
And then I bought this little handy thing that vacuums and blows. So sucks and blows.
No, that's
Sucks
smoking.
and blows.
Sucks and blows. Does its
Sounds like a
job.
bad day and a good day.
Since he's monetized, I'll keep my mouth shut.
I appreciate that, Chef.
It is after 9 though.
Screw that.
You know, I don't like, so everybody knows me from my stream and then Good Morning Brick World, but there's very few people that seen me on like a high stream or something that I guess is not really meant for my channel. I'll put it that way.
Gotta get 20.
The extreme.
But
Extreme.
Instead of late night with Hive, we're gonna have late night with Richard now.
well, I keep joking about doing a late night member stream, but the only thing is that it's going to be kind of boring because it's just all of us. But if I do a member stream, then it can be like no holds barred, whatever is said, doesn't matter because not everyone can watch it. Monetization doesn't exist type thing.
Right.
But as fun as that sounds, with it just being us, I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do when Legion comes over.
Have a night
Legion,
stream?
Yeah, if Legion will end up staying the night. Because my thing is he lives an hour away, and I don't want him driving back home
Late night.
at 11 o'clock at night. Because I know what's going to happen. He's going to get over here, and you don't just come somewhere and then hang out with some people and immediately want to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably be easier for him to stay too.
Yeah. Well, if he, leaves at 9 o'clock and that puts him driving, which is down the highway, I'm not really that worried, but.
You guys got traffic like we do. Constantly.
No, he shouldn't hit any traffic actually going home or coming here. They just opened up a pretty major, I call it a highway, but everyone corrects me and calls it a beltway. But they just opened a pretty big section of whatever they're trying to do. And it really has freed up a lot of traffic. And it makes it pretty simple to get places.
I think I just got a bill for you guys at Expressway not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a what is that? Is that actually called a highway, Gene, or what beltway is that?
That's you're talking about the Northern Beltway. They're working on the southern one right now too. We noticed when we went to the ball game in High Point this weekend that they've almost got the section where it ties in at High Point ready to do something.
Because I know they have from Greensboro to Winston-Salem.
Yeah. All they've got left on the northern part right now is tying in at Stanleyville.
Yeah. But that's not supposed to happen until some time. Right? That's the one that's supposed to take the longest.
Yeah, it's supposed to take a while. But they've got a lot of it done though.
How much more you got, Gene?
I am lacing the cable.
Nice.
We'll all pretend we know what that means.
It's one of them fancy technic terms, I bet.
I know. He couldn't just say running the string.
Funny.
It's above our pay grade.
I don't know. He's above me right now.
Literally.
Literally.
And we get to see this work, right?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get it all on camera because it's
Wait.
so
Well, now
big.
remember the deal, Gene. You got to drop test it.
You got a what?
Drop test it.
And Gene, I'm gonna have to say I've been eyeballing that new Audi.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I almost bought that. Well, actually, Tori did. app-controlled Audi that you saw?
I've seen a couple on Marketplace for under $100.
Really?
Yeah,
I wonder where they stole
I don't care as long as I get it cheap.
There's a lot of stuff that's being sold right now that's stole. That I'm not really sure where it's coming from.
That's okay. I got to pick up my what I just snatched. So, or I had Carl go grab it for me. But
Ooh, you done stole something else?
well, I picked up the newest, smaller Millennium Falcon, the Solo TIE Fighter, the newest of the Jedi fighters with the Kaminoan, the older Anakin's one, the Ahsoka with the tank, the Stormtrooper helmet. Grabbed all that for 125. And then come to find out, he was also selling the new UCS
X-Wing?
no, the the gunship.
Oh, yeah.
$100.
Dang.
Richard's got my gunship sitting behind him.
Yeah, that's Chef sitting behind me. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it. It was for a good cause, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was worth seeing that guy pissed off.
Yep. 100%.
So I don't know if Dominique knows this story. So Dominique 2 years ago at Brick Fair, there was that just happened to be the week that they released that set, that like big drop for August 1st.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to Brick Fair, staying that night where we probably weren't. I mean, we weren't supposed to be there anyway because we didn't pay to be there with everybody. We pretty much snuck around, hung out, done all this other stuff, and then blah blah blah. Next morning, we wake up and go to the the Lego store for this release.
Yeah.
So we are standing there, and as we're walking through the door, Hive is waiting. Like Hive is like fourth in line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's like 50 people there. Well, since Hive is first in line, and we all know Hive, we just went over and then started hanging out with him. Well, then like a couple minutes later, they come out and tell everybody that they're giving, like they only have certain quantities of certain things and blah, blah, blah. Well, the guy that we technically cut in front of was flipping out because he was afraid he wasn't going to get one. I was like, bro, it'll be all right. So Chef ended up grabbing one. I grabbed one. Mark grabbed one. And he ended up grabbing one. Well, as he was sitting there, he realized that Chef gave us his, and we basically bought 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he just was not very happy.
You can't get 2.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem was.
If not, I was going to raffle that piece off to the highest bidder.
He's laughing, but there would have been somebody to pay it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Because there was quite a few disappointed people in that line.
And what the funniest thing about it, like when we get outside, so of course, like Ryan from M&R is out there, like all of us are sitting there talking. Everybody that cared about having a pristine, like mint condition box, their box was jacked up. Me, who's going to end up building the set for real, my box was perfect.
Nice.
That it was. I think Ryan had a big old hole in the side of his.
Yeah, Ryan had a hole in the side of his. Mark was planning on keeping his to resell it, and his had a big like dent in the side of it. I was like, man, it sucks for all y'all.
That's nice. I'm going to go home and tear this thing apart.
I was going to give my box to Ryan, For one, because he really did care about the box, and for another, is I thought I would get some kind of shout out or something. But he ended up not wanting to trade. He said that he was going to keep it so he could make a video about it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So I didn't get no shout out. My poor self. I think there was, what was the other big release? Because there was a couple of them. It seems like every year at Brick Fair, I don't know what the release was this year, but I didn't grab it, whatever it was. But every year at Brick Fair, there's some big release. Because not 2 years ago was the gunship. Last year is when I left. Remember, Chef? We all left, and I think you're the one that drove us. I bought the castle. That was last year's. I mean, as long as I have the ability to get something, I'm going to try to get it. I don't care if it hurts your feelings or not. That guy was like, he was a little butthurt we broke in line, but.
But you did break in line.
I did. I 100%. I admit to it.
He's like, "Up there, Chef. We're standing right here."
Uh-huh.
If he's mad, what he should be mad is that he don't have good enough friends to wake up earlier than him to go wait in line.
Right.
To hold the spot in line for him.
That's the way
That's
I look
true.
at it. It's not my fault your friends suck. Maybe you should get cooler friends.
He can't say much. I think we had from the front of the line to where we were standing.
Yeah, I was about to say there was a good like 10 people that were with us.
I think there was one other person there that we didn't know, and they were first.
See, Dominique, this is the stuff you miss when you stay at home and don't come to Brick Fair.
Go down, Chestnut.
Maybe next year.
You said that last year.
Yeah, well.
Maybe next year. I might go next year too.
I don't think I think there's a group of friends that I have that no matter what, I'll never see at a show like that. Like, I don't think I can ever talk Kip into coming.
No, probably not.
Maybe we'll see Gene and Tori next year too.
I've tried
Like,
to talk them into going.
couldn't this year. We had just come back from our 2-week trip.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but next year we won't have a 2-week trip.
Well, then y'all need to go ahead and put it in the books now that y'all are going.
Oh, wrong one.
That way y'all don't make any plans.
Okay, Richard.
I'm saying, it's bad that I have to be the grown adult making all the smart decisions around here.
That is bad.
Exactly. I didn't sign up to be everybody's guardian.
Well, it's like, as we get older, we need somebody to take care of us.
Agreed.
Don't y'all have like 4 kids?
And my son plans on taking me out to a pond out on his old grandfather's land and dump me and just leave me out there. That's his
Wow,
retirement
something.
program.
You must have made him mad.
No, it's
Sounds
just
like
my
something
son.
my son would do.
Yeah, you don't have to make him mad. It's just convenience.
Yeah. Sounds exactly something my son would do.
What did he tell you? You can ask Gene. That's what he told us.
I mean, you know, it's
What?
other things can be an inconvenience. He's just trying to make life a little simpler for himself.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the truth.
I mean, who knows? That might be the best thing for y'all.
Yeah, me and the rattlesnakes in South Georgia. Right.
Oh, it's that or the Gators.
The gators. There's gators out there too. You're right.
We'll be all right then. At least you won't be alone.
Yeah.
Right. Won't be my husband out there with me.
Now he'll know how to get back.
Yeah, he would. He knows how to run a paddle, a boat, and everything.
He'd call me that night and be like, "You'll never guess what happened. What are we doing tonight?" Just kidding, Tori.
So
Gene
I
would
can
never do
handle it.
that.
I can handle it. No chestnut there at your pillow again.
Did y'all happen to see that I placed another order?
The second one tonight?
Yeah, I placed another one.
Yeah, you did.
One wasn't enough.
Utensil, dishes, goblets,
I
and a
didn't.
white minifigured bowls.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't count the fact of how many of these bowls and stuff that I needed.
Hmm.
I've got a plan, and since all this is open, I really wanted to look detailed.
That's what I was doing in the Space Museum.
Your space museum's closed all the way around there, right?
Yeah, originally I was going to have it opened where you can look into it and everything, but I decided to go ahead and close it up and just brighten the whole interior. Which you can still see it very well from the outer, so.
I kept joking about it and never did do anything with the first display of this, but there is going to be a scavenger hunt.
You're going to do it one this time, huh?
Yeah, I've decided I'm not gonna do individual, like find how many frogs there are.
Mhm.
Mine are gonna be you have to find like a scene or a certain minifig doing something.
Yeah, make it simpler.
How's your grip?
I don't know, but it's in my ponytail.
There's a couple things I looked for that I can't find. I haven't found anyone that makes, which I haven't ordered from like certain third-party websites, but I can't find anyone that makes a Where's Waldo.
Just let it hang over there.
Ryan,
I
just
turned it.
getting out of my ponytail.
I really think it would
Waldo
be
either.
a funny thing to put a Where's Waldo in every one of my mocks.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But where's Richo?
Well, see, I thought about that too. I could hide a bearded Bricks torso.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be pretty hard when you look at mine and try to find a beard because I bought like 400 beards. Not really that much, but I bought a lot of beards.
All right, I'm on the hunt for a Where's Waldo?
I don't think one exists unless you go to minifigure. What is it? Minifig Me.
Yeah.
But that's a over the seas website, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not ordering from them.
Actually, they get here pretty fast.
Yeah, I've ordered from them before.
I know, but still.
There's a Calypso custom that Customs that creates one.
Oh, dear.
The guy said this was the hardest part.
Yeah, but I dropped that wheel. No clue where it went. And I can't. Oh, damn, I've already lost the string. Shit.
Is that really that difficult?
Go back here.
Got one little pulley that I went around it the wrong direction. Trying to do it by feel.
That'll throw everything off.
Yeah, you'll end up with your line twisted.
Or in your wife's ponytail.
Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everything serves a purpose. It was meant to be used for something, right?
Yep.
Holy cow! Calypso also makes the Noid costume. That is cool.
All right, now I'm gonna look this place up.
Calypso
So they got-
Customs.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of that before.
Me
I
neither.
haven't either.
See, that's what's going to suck the most about going back and building this is when I made it bigger, not only do I need parts for structure, but I'm going to need all these detail parts that I never bought.
Oh, they got a little bit of everything.
Was it
Mhm.
Calypso?
They're
Yeah.
definitely all over the place.
Knew that was coming.
Boy,
A ladder.
How are the prices?
About the same as everywhere else.
Yep.
But they don't have a Waldo.
Oh, they got one.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what section is that in?
Two different ones.
No, Chestnut, go lay down. Go lay down.
Yeah, they got two
sweetheart.
different versions of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to order this Gossamer.
Just out of curiosity, what is two versions?
Two different hats.
Oh,
One's got the beanie, the other's cowboy hat.
Yeah,
That's
the
not a bad
beanie and
idea.
cowboy hat. Looks like wearing the same shirt, a little different face and different pants. They're similar.
I'll probably pass. I don't know. You said it's like $25.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not bad, but I would really like to find one at another company that I'm familiar with. I wonder if I could talk Victor into making one. I've done talked him into making a whole list of other crap. He finally messaged me the other day and said, "Hold on, let me get out the first 10 things you sent me."
Let them catch up.
I was like, "You wanted ideas?"
Gossamer is actually pretty cool.
He asked me if I wanted a job. But I'm not relocating to Georgia.
Why not?
Too far away. My wife wouldn't have a job. She would have to try to get something.
Are you trying to say there's no jobs in Georgia?
No.
Hence the reason why I live in Georgia and work in South Carolina.
Yeah. That is true. There's a lot of people that do that, actually.
Yeah, both sides. Well, it's because where I live, we're right on the border, so.
What part of Georgia you living in, the whiskey?
No, that's Dominic.
Oh, dumb. Sorry.
Yeah.
I live in the Augusta area. Yeah,
Oh,
Georgia
okay.
part.
I grew up in Sylvester.
I got you.
Yep.
Well, she started the growing up process. She hasn't completed that yet. I mean, she's married to me, for God's sake.
Well, you know the first part to prove you're an adult, you got to get a job.
I had a job in Alpharetta, Georgia. Went to school in Marietta.
Boy, Alpharetta's real expensive nowadays.
Oh, I bet. We lived in Cumming. And I know it's totally changed.
Yeah, our headquarters is located, or U.S. headquarters is located in Alpharetta. And jeez.
Really?
Yeah.
Worked for a screw manufacturing company. Go figure that one.
Do you need me to lift your second floor onto the first
Just
floor?
another job that you just screwed around all day at.
Well, I'm so good at this job.
She had to
Yeah,
learn
watch
from
movies and
somewhere.
eat bonbons.
Don't worry, y'all. I'm here all week.
Uh-oh, something's moving over here.
That's not good, Corey. Run.
Yeah, it's out of it's in my face now, but it's out of my hair.
Well, at least you won't get pregnant.
And it's making noises.
Gene normally does that.
Where can I put this?
Oh, I have like
Gotta put
ran out.
your space right.
You ran out of what?
The stash I have over here of reddish brown.
You should, yeah, I was gonna say, you can't use your camera on it, can you?
Not yet.
I have a stash full of like non-organized reddish brown, and I ran out of the 1x1 or 1x2 jumpers.
Wait, how did that happen?
pretty sure everything that I've done that I've like taken apart and done anything with, took all the reddish brown out of it. All this is sets that I bought and never built, or it's extra pieces that come with sets.
Shane's in the hallway playing with his screen.
Dang it.
Now he's not going to bed tonight. Well, I got one table I need to finish. Oh, let's go back to Bricklink.
Brickin.
Might as well just leave you a standing order until you're done.
I
Yeah.
wish they would. I wish they would do that, but the way their store is set up is you can't.
They need to fix
Not
that.
just our store, is it?
Well, anybody that's running automatic checkout.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Modified tile. See what we can find. I should just have my own Bricklink store and not even worry about building mocks.
What fun is that?
Exactly.
What fun is ordering parts all the time?
It's good for us.
Well,
Actually, mine's closed till I get my crap together.
How much more you got left to do? I thought you'd be done by now.
Oh no, I got lots to do.
All right,
Need
well,
to build some shelves
get it back here.
and sort.
sort some more.
Yeah. Crap, all my modulars are still wrapped in saran wrap. Haven't even cut them open yet.
Gene, what did you say I had a standing? What did you say it was like $20?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, well, I just took care of that with these 3 orders I placed in shipping. I just placed another order. Y'all better get to work, Tori.
Get to it first thing, 7:30 in the morning.
You know what, though? I did forget a piece. You got to be shitting me.
Quit jumping the gun.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
trying to put it in too fast.
I don't think they have these, though. I think these were a little harder for me to find. It's a slope curve, but it's reddish brown.
Hmm.
I know I found them at a store, and I ordered all the ones they had. Oh, no, they had 66 of them.
Who, us?
Yeah, so I got...
What?
66 or something. My sorting and inventory and well, my sorting and getting you to inventory is paying off. All right, I need some more butter.
So it's 8 a table, and I have that one.
Here's my order 66 of them.
One done.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Go for it, Chef.
I need 8. 12.
Start with gold.
I need
Oh,
36.
Then when you're done with them, they'll buy them back for $1 a pound.
There's a crane coming into the room. Ah, baby. Can
I don't
y'all
know
hear
what,
that noise?
I don't know what y'all are doing over there, but y'all are having way too much fun.
He's operating a crane. It's crawling into the room here. You're gonna see it in a minute behind us. I had to move the bench so I could get in here.
All right, I just placed like 4 orders with y'all.
Okay. I'll be glad to combine your shipping for you, sir, and give you a credit.
Oh no, I forgot something else.
Famous line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I didn't account for is the seats, but I don't know how I'm building the seats yet, so I'm not worried about that. But I have the tables done.
5 seconds later. Oh, I know how I'm doing it now.
Yep.
No, I don't.
We're doing it in benches. We're not doing seats.
Well, these
Yeah.
are what I created. Let's see if I can.
Here they are.
I've got
Oh,
6 of these
crap.
made in the same way. It's just the jumpers are in different places for cups and what you call it,
Oh my gosh.
plates.
You see it behind us? Or beside me? Voila.
Can it pick up your modular and help you do it faster?
Oh, shut up.
We can probably steal some pieces.
Oh. I've been working hard and you're telling me. I don't understand. I don't
And she's
understand.
pushing it into my timeline at the end of September, early October.
I know. You're going to end up letting Chef win this, Tori.
No, I'm gonna have it done before then.
Oh, you only you got 3 more weeks.
And there's macro.
What is going on, Macro? Chef's is Big Bang, yes.
Yes, Big Bang's up there. We talked about lighting today, Macro, and that was the first set I lit up.
Nice.
First thing I've ever lit up is the first.
You can't
What?
say that on here.
It's now almost 11. It's 10:30. So language barrier is.
How does that work though? Does anybody know? So I've only witnessed a couple things in a couple different time things. Like for instance, whiskey. He's not even here anymore. Oh yeah, he is.
Nope.
Right
Oh,
here.
you went dark. You went dark. That music that you were playing earlier, is it royalty free?
What music?
You had like some music playing in the background or something earlier.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be low enough where it wasn't. It's from Relax My Dog, so I think it is royalty free.
So Brick Babe created a one of the trying to think of what Hype calls it. The like mentions or congratulations, that thing.
Oh, celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, celebrations. So Brick Babe created one and Hive got hit with the thing because of the music that was in it. But I don't know what exactly takes you off of being not monetized and what doesn't.
So many strikes.
Yeah, but what are I mean like so you have a certain like your videos can be either monetized or not monetized. So like I can turn a video like off monetization. I can say whatever I want and it just lets it fly. But how do you know when you're coming to a threshold limit of when something is no longer monetized? You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you know if I ever become monetized.
Because I finally found out the other day how the payment stuff works, and it still, my math does not equal whatever it says it does. Oh. Man, what do y'all think about all these musicians dying lately?
I know, Buffett man.
Jimmy Buffett, the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Yeah.
Were you impressed I knew that?
Not really, because I didn't really know it. I didn't know they did anything but that one song became popular off of Shrek.
Can't get a compliment.
I think he had a couple that were at the top of the charts, and then I don't think I've ever heard from him again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I got the tables created. That was one of the things I wanted to do tonight. And now that we're up to 10:30, y'all want to call this show a done?
When you're ready.
I mean, either way, I'm going to stay down here. I'm just going to walk that way towards the castle. I'm going to see how much of this brick I can get added in. So we can end the stream and then stay on here if we want.
All right. Because Gene's gone to find something for this thing to pick up.
The dog?
Yeah, nope, not her.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. Y'all take it easy. Come back next week when we'll talk about something else. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Laters.